Hi, this is Asha of Made by Asha, formerly known as Hobby Kyra, and I'm going to be talking about my autumn, winter, crafty plans. Quick thing, thank you for everyone that's been so lovely while I've been away. I mentioned in my last post, but I hurt my upper back, so I've just not been able to work on stuff as much as I want to. And then my dog got cancer. He's absolutely fine now. He's had surgery and they confirmed last week that all of the cancer is gone, so that's all good. But yes, I'm back now. I'm going to be providing more and more project-y updates. So without further ado, I have a mess on my floor of all my current works in progress, and I'm going to quickly chat about my plans and then talk you through how I'm going to fit my current whips into those plans. So first things first, I'm going to be joining the Stephen West MusiKAL mystery knit along, which starts on October 2nd. I do have my yarn picked out. So it's 4 colours. So these 3 are all by the little grey girl, and these are 100% superwash merino singles in the colours Springdale, Foundry and Witherington. These came from a shawl kit. I bought them from somebody who was destashing. I actually have 2 of the dark grey and the light grey, only 1 of the green. And then I'm pairing that for my 4th colour with Skein and the Stitch in the colour A Heart is a Heavy Burden. This is from Jess's current Enchanted Yarn Society yarn subscription, which is all Studio Ghibli based, which I've really been loving, and I just feel like these 4 together, actually it looks really good with, with this jumper. These 4 just look so nice and harmonious together, so I'm really actually excited. This is going to be my first mystery knit along, my first knit along ever in fact, so I'm really excited to see how it goes. I'm very much, it's going to be about the process, it's not necessarily about the finished object, so if I'm not super happy with the finished object, I don't really mind. It's a shawl, it's probably something I'm going to be wearing like around the house, maybe when I'm out and about and it's a bit chilly, so it's not necessarily, it doesn't have to be this super gorgeous piece, and I'm using up yarn that's already in my stash. I've not bought the yarn specifically for this, so that's why for me I'm like, this is a bit of a risk because I've never done this before, but I'm kind of really excited for it. So that's a bit of a deadline for me to get some of my whips completed, because that starts 2nd of October and I still need to do my gauge swatch. My other plans for the winter are, I have bought from Jess at Skein and the Stitch some of her Yorkshire collection to go with her advent for December, and I am going to be knitting the Kintra sweater by the Crochet. So I'm going to be using the main colour is from the Yorkshire collection, and it's the dark purple, which the name I've forgotten, but I'll try and put it on the screen. And then the colour work is going to be from the Advent. So those are my 2 like big plans that kind of have a deadline, because obviously the make along is in October and then the Advent will be in December. So October and December. So September, for the rest of September, I have like 2 projects that I really want to get done this month. The first is a crochet project, which is a cushion cover that I'm making out of these squares. I have 8 out of the 14 that I will need, so I only need to do 6 more, and then I need to attach them all together. I'm basically going to do, I think it'd probably be easier if I do a separate video about the assembly, now that I think about it, because I've already been yapping for 4 minutes. Play me on 2 times speed if you need to. The other thing that I really want to do is finish my Sporti Shrug, which is this. So I had originally intended to try and finish this for Pride, because I went to Manchester Pride with a friend of mine, but I was still recovering from my back injury, so I couldn't knit as much as I wanted to. As you can see, I've done the sleeve, the body. It's supposed to be this short. I know it looks really tiny. Obviously it's ribbed fabric, so it stretches to fit. It's supposed to sit up here and you're supposed to wear it over like a vest top or a tank top for the Americans. And I've finished the sleeve cap and I'm now starting the work on the sleeve. And I'm knitting this with, again, from my Enchanted Yarn Society subscription by Skein and Stitch. This is the colour Yubaba's Bathhouse. and this is the colourway There's Nothing to Fear. And I've basically knit the body and the sleeve cap and the top of the sleeves in Yubaba's Bathhouse and then faded it by alternating colours into There's Nothing to Fear. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but if you can kind of tell, there are really similar undertones to these two colourways. So Yubaba's obviously has a lot more purple and blue, whereas There's Nothing to Fear is obviously a very light, neutrally pink. But they both have these flecks of yellow and blue and purple throughout them, which is why I think they look so good together. And I'm really excited to have this finished. And obviously I've literally just got this one sleeve to do. So I think I can do this by the end of September alongside the cushion cover. Other projects, I'll talk about the next one that has a deadline. It's a self-imposed deadline. So I am making a cardigan for my partner Nick. This is the Forest Park cardigan. Obviously it's kind of hard for me to show you with it all kind of scrunched up on the needles, but this is a raglan construction cardigan with a colourwork motif that is like forest trees, which obviously I've not quite reached yet, but I'm using the Malabrigo Rios in the colour Natural. I can't remember what the Greek colour is called, but this will be for the colourwork that kind of goes in a stripe across the body, and then there's like a little stripe around the cuffs as well. I've been meaning to make something for Nick basically since I picked up knitting and crochet again, and this I want to be one of his Christmas gifts. So if I can, I'm going to be trying to finish this for Christmas. So a slightly longer deadline, don't have to get it done by the end of this month before the Stephen West knit along, but probably as I'm working on other things, this will see some love and attention and progress. The other whip is a Stella quilt blanket, which is what I'm basically using most of my Enchanted Yarn Society yarn for. So this green is the Totoro one, and I think it's called like Spirits of the Forest, if I remember rightly. And I've just paired this with like a slightly warm neutral, you can see it up there. This is it's by Yarnsmiths from the Wool Warehouse. It's a superwash merino, and is it a superwash merino? It might just be a merino. It's not superwash, non-superwash merino DK, and I'm holding the this double, yeah, so I've got it in 2 balls to match the DK weight, and I just love this. It's not a mindless knit, but it's an easy knit, which is really nice. So it's nice to work on when I don't want to be thinking too much. I don't necessarily need to count rows. I'm enjoying this, but it's a low priority project. It's a long-term project that I will pick up and put down when I need to. Last 2 whips are somewhat in hibernation. One, I don't really have anything to show you. This is a tapestry. This is a crochet tapestry of Blackwall from Dragon Age Inquisition. It's a mess of bobbins that I'm not going to tackle because crochet still kind of hurts my wrist and back, so on the back burner for now, but I'm still aware of it. I still plan to do it. And then last, I have a crochet mosaic colourwork blanket. Again, on the back burner at the moment while I'm still recovering. So that's all my whips, and those are all my plans. This was a long video. The rest of the videos will not probably be this long, but this was my big update. So yes, if you are interested in anything that I'm working on, drop me a follow, comment what you're most excited to see, you know, all that stuff, whatever. Anyway, have a good week, bye!